Hello there, my friends. Brian King here. Just had an amazing conversation with some of my clients. And one of the things that came up was something that I don't know that all of you are aware of or see, even though I've kind of talked about it in passing in the past. And let me give you a little context. I had the pleasure a couple weeks ago of meeting one of my clients in person. I live in Illinois. This client lives in Florida. She was in town. We met for lunch. And one thing she shared this morning is that she felt better about things because she said she could see my anxiety when we were sitting there. Now, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was fidgeting, if it was my expression, but yeah, I was anxious. And one thing I reminded her is that anxiety for me is a constant undercurrent. You know, I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, maybe in 5th grade. And, you know, whatever you think about labels or not, I don't identify with that label as, oh, this is something I have. This describes everything. Whether I had the label or not, I can tell you that I feel anxious pretty much all the time. And what I've learned over the years is how to mitigate that so that it has less of an influence on how I do things. But I haven't overcome it. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's lessened in intensity. I've changed my relationship to it, meaning my self-talk, so that I'm not fighting or arguing or resenting or feeling ashamed of it all the time. It's just kind of there in the background. I'm aware of it and the influence that it has, and I have strategies to reduce the influence it has so it doesn't sabotage me every step of the way. Now, sometimes it does get riled up and it does get in the way, and that's when I need to reach out to somebody and get support so that they're able to help me find some perspective and lessen the intensity of it so that I can think clearly again and make better decisions. But I know when I do my videos, I can come across as having it all together and so on. And I'll be honest with you, when it comes to having things all together, I'm not even close. You know, I've got my disabilities, I've got some insecurities, I've got stuff that I'm dealing with. And guess what? That's part of the work. The work is ongoing. We are works in progress. I am heads and tails above where I once was. I've made progress in my own personal development that I only imagined I could make. And so much of that is not only about my own commitment to my own personal work, but it's the people I have consciously chosen to have around me. People that aren't going to judge, nitpick, do the gotcha or the I told you so's, but people that are patient and compassionate and will give me the honest feedback that is supportive, not judgmental and critical. So there's so many things that go into you accomplishing what it is you want to accomplish. And doing it all by yourself is one of the dumbest things you can do because you are cutting yourself off from resources. You're saying, I need to do this in a vacuum. I need to do it with only what I know and what I have. Good luck. Who are you kidding? When you take that position, that is nothing but pride and fear and ego talking, that you need to do it by yourself. I can do nothing that I'm doing right now without the help of a team. And thank goodness they're there. It's not, oh, darn it, I wish I didn't have to ask for help. I feel like a failure now. I feel like I'm stupid because I had to ask for help. That's your ego. That's not you observing any truths about the universe. The truth is that we need each other. We are community animals. We are designed to collaborate. And until you realize that, you will be forever stuck. Period. No exceptions. Anybody who says they can do it by themselves is lying. They've read a book, they've followed someone's example, they've been mentored by someone, they took a class, somehow they got information, a resource that was created by somebody else. They did not do it by themselves, and neither can you. Okay? So what's the big takeaway of this? The big takeaway of this is I still have my issues. I'm still working on them. I have some diagnoses and disabilities that, yeah, I probably could apply for disability, and some people really need to. But in my case, where I'm coming from is that I have all these challenges, I have all these disabilities, but they don't define me. What defines me is what I care about, what matters to me, the problems I'm passionate about solving, the purpose I have chosen for myself. That is what defines me. That's what drives me. And all these other things, like my disabilities and challenges that get in the way, in order to live my purpose, I need to commit to learning the mindset and the strategies to mitigate the impact all of these challenges have on me, so they have as little an impact as possible, so I can do with this life whatever I damn well please, even though I'm challenged. That is the big message here. So hopefully this is helpful for you. Hopefully this empowers you. Please let me know in the comments. And for goodness sake, share this with the masses, because I imagine there are other people that you know that could utilize this too. So until we talk next time, this has been Brian. Thanks for being you.